Yo, 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 what up, y'all? It's your boy OCZ Savage. Today we jumping into another deck build. In this one, we got a super fun, super easy to use SHARICE deck. And this is going to be good for no hope. Of course, you could take it to nightmare, any other difficulty. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys smack that sub button. So that way you guys can see all the new decks, tips, tricks that we got coming out for Back 4 Blood. So jumping into the build. Now, with this one, it's going to be really strong on SHARICE. We're going to be rocking the Sunder, so we're going to be getting more of the makeshift armors. And another really cool thing about this build is that you're going to be super duper tanky. So as long as you got the hazard suit and you are in a good position, you'll definitely be able to gain all the temp health back. You'll have ignore the pain. You'll be able to heal over trauma. You'll be able to heal back a lot of your normal health. And another cool thing about it too, we're going to be rocking the well rested just to proc all the heals. So that way you're always healing. Because another big thing about no hope, it's going to be the self heals. So if you don't have a good way to regenerate heals, get your trauma back, it's going to be really hard for you to melee on no hope. So with this one, you'll definitely be able to get all the health back. Another really cool thing about this build too is that you're going to be tanky enough to pretty much just stand in anything for the most part. Now, another really cool thing about it too, the ridden that you're going to be running across, of course on no hope, it's always going to be like volatile ridden. They can kill you in like 2, 3, 4 hits. The ones with the spiky heads, they're pink. And then there's going to be the festering ridden. So they're also a little bit stronger. You know, they take those stamina debuffs off you. They hit you a little bit harder. So a lot of the times with melee builds, if you don't have enough swing speed and stamina, eventually those zombies will pretty much out damage your stamina bar and you'll die anyways. So with this build, it's going to be really good on the stamina bar. Because I know in the previous, a lot of the times with SHARICE, her main thing is stamina. It's like, do you have enough stamina? Are you running out of stamina? You know, what cards do you take off for melee damage or melee speed, melee swing speed for stamina cards? So I think with this build, the way I have it set up, this is definitely going to be good on your stamina. You'll still have enough damage to kill the bigger things like mutations, tall boys, breakers. And then of course you'll still have like the well rested, the fit as a fiddle. You know, so you'll still be tanky. You'll still be able to heal back a lot of the life. So definitely is super duper strong. Down in the comments, let me know what you guys have been doing with SHARICE. You know, are you using the Sunder? Are you doing a more tankier approach? Are you going with resistance? Let me know down in the comments. I've been using her for probably like 2 or 3 days now, just trying out a couple builds, testing different things out. And honestly, this has been one of the strongest builds that I actually found on her. And I've been just straight up running through the game. Act 1, Act 2. This one was on Act 5, no hope. So I definitely think this is going to work out for you guys. Go out and try it. So jumping into the deck, to start right out the gates, we got the glass cannon. That's going to give us all our damage. Then we got adrenaline fueled meth head and cross trainers. And honestly, just with those, I've seen really great stamina regeneration. So I think it'll definitely work out for you too. Now getting into like the meat of the deck, we got the Sunder, we got the fit as a fiddle, we got the well rested. Now what you could do as far as variations, you can take off Sunder, so you would get less makeshift armors on the ground, and you could throw on ignore the pain. So what I found is that in order for you to go up against the mutations on this build, you're either going to need to have a shield. So you know, you drop a shield off of the SHARICE passive, you drop a shield off of the Sunder, pick it up, and then that'll allow you to sit in there and, you know, fight them for longer. Or you'll just have ignore the pain to where you do more damage to mutations, and then also you get life back from hitting them. So now if you want to do another variation, you could take off glass cannon. You know, if you're still feeling like you're not getting enough resistance, you know, if you're not getting enough stamina, if you're not getting enough swing speed, you could always take off glass cannon. That'll give you a little bit more life back. And then you could throw on something like brazen. You know, you could throw on slugger. You can go with spiky bits. You can go with rhythmic breathing, even if you want more stamina. So there's definitely some things that you could do. Me personally, I like the way the build's set up with the ignore the pain instead of Sunder. And the reason why I use ignore the pain over Sunder because, well, a couple different reasons. Number one, I've been using her for probably like the last 2-3 days, just running through no hope acts. I honestly just don't think that the Sunder drops enough shields to justify using that card. I mean, you also do, as you hit mutations or hit zombies, it makes them take more damage each hit. So I mean, that is really good, but honestly, I don't know if it's worth it to use over Ignore the Pain, only because each swing you're going to get health and you're doing just a flat 20% melee damage to mutations. So I definitely think Ignore the Pain's a little bit better than Sunder in this case. Down in the comments, let me know. You know, Sunder versus Ignore the Pain. What do you guys like more? And then, of course, what do you guys like more on SHARICE? Again, you know, I've used the Sunder on SHARICE. I've seen the armor drops. I really don't think it's that many. And then also, too, like if you're playing public or you're playing, you know, quick play, other people might pick up the shields. Even though you're the person meleeing, you know what I mean? You need the shields in order to save them for the mutations, but they'll pick them up anyways. You know what I mean? So I honestly believe I might as well just throw and Ignore the Pain. Don't even worry about the shields at all, and then, you know, just flat out be able to kill the specials. So I think that's my take pretty much on Sunder Ignore the Pain. So yeah, go out and try this build. It's definitely really strong, really fun. Now, I know in a lot of my comments, you know, I see you guys, or, you know, this build only works on solo, or I read on Reddit, you know, this isn't going to work, or you're not going to heal. I'm going to let you guys know right now. So I pretty much go live each weekend, and then I try to go live like a couple times within the weekdays. I literally just quick play, live stream, and try all these builds that I dropped for you guys way before I even drop them. So anybody that sees the lives, they already see, you know, what I'm going through to, you know, figure out the deck. You know, I'm playing with public people. They might leave. They might join. You know, it might be bots. It just changes. You know what I mean? But if you guys ever just watch my live, you'll be able to see me live, you know, testing it out public. You know, I try these builds in and out. You know, I test different cards. I even try them on different cleaners just to see what it'll look like. You know, so I definitely try the builds out. You know, I take a look at all the different aspects before I drop them. So with this one in particular, I tried it with people. I tried it with bots. Either way, it should heal you. There should be no reason why it's not healing you guys in no hope. If you guys go out and try it, let me know down in the comments how it works for you. You know, did it heal you? Did it not heal you? What were you using? What were the variables? Because another thing that you guys have to take into account is that the corruption cards also could be like different. You know what I mean? There could be biohazard, or, you know, there could have been pure chaos, or, you know, maybe it was break time, or, you know, there's always different variables. So I highly advise you guys go out and try these builds yourself and figure out if they work for you. You know, I wouldn't really read from nobody. I wouldn't, you know, go off of people's opinions. I would go out myself, you know, try the build. And then whatever doesn't work for you, you know, you could switch it up, take out a card that you might not need, or take out one that might be better for your playstyle. And then that's how you find your variation. So hopefully that answers some of your questions. This build definitely works for me. You know, I play with 4 people, 3 people, 2 people, all bots. You know, and this build just, it literally just shreds. You get so much temp health, you get so much regular health back. You know, as you can see, there's a couple situations where everybody was dead. You know, you'll be able to clutch up. You'll have more than enough damage, more than enough life. The only thing that could be sketchy is just not having a stun gun. So if you get grabbed or hit by a sleeper, you know, you might be dead. But that's just typical on any character. So again, make sure you guys go out and try this deck. Smack the like button on this video so that way all the back for blooders can reach it. This is my go-to SHARICE build. This is definitely fire. And of course, hit that sub button. We got more daily deck tips, tricks, videos. I got more resistance videos, more temp damage, health videos. We got a couple things cooking, so definitely be looking out for those. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on that next vid. Peace.
Great gift. Ladies first. Sure. Sure, I'll show you how it's done.
Just